This to me is not a shocking story, but it was released this week as a, I guess, as a shocker. Ozzy Osbourne allegedly faked a live album.
What?
I know, stunning, right?
I mean, this has been going on since the 70s or even maybe the 60s, where they sweeten the album with crowd noise and, they record a record. I mean, Guns N' Roses has done it. Kiss has done it. Kiss Alive from 1970, 74?
Yeah.
So this is nothing new. This is 50 years old in the making. So, it's a shocker.
It's a stunner.
Really?
As I said, Ozzy Osbourne allegedly faked it. The legendary Ozzy Osbourne released the live album Speak of the Devil in 1982. So why are we talking about something 41 years old? I have no idea.
Right.
But consisting of Black Sabbath renditions after his first two genre-defining solo albums. The record made it to a platinum certification in the U.S. and marked the singer's sole effort with guitarist Brad Gillis.
Yeah.
Following the death of the iconic Randy Rhoads.
Okay.
However, like in many cases throughout Ozzy's discography, the recording process was not at all straightforward, according to producer Max Norman. In an interview from a while back, I don't even know why can't they say from when it was? But
well, let me interject something here.
Sure.
3 years ago, when I was at NAMM,
yes,
I got Max Norman on video, which I sent to you.
Yes.
To talk to you personally. I had a discussion with Max Norman personally. Max Norman and I are like just total buds now because I introduced myself to him.
Yeah.
But yes, I've had the pleasure of meeting Max Norman due to our association with our good friend Bob Nalbandian.
Sure.
But yes, it was a very monumental occasion for me to meet Max Norman and speak with him and get him on video, which I sent to you.
Yeah, absolutely. And when I spoke with Brad Gillis last year,
right,
I asked him about playing with Ozzy. And he said it was a wonderful time.
Okay.
So there you go. And that was the extent of it because I wasn't going to talk to Brad Gillis about something 41 years ago.
Sure, of course not.
So anyway, in an interview from a while back, Norman went on to state that most of the live vocals from the singer were in essence fully re-recorded in the studio as Ozzy was unhappy with the original result.
All right, and that happened quite often.
Happened all the time. The producer said, first of all, it was a contractual obligation to Jet Records to give them a couple of more albums. So this was sort of a cooked up device to get out of there and just get it dealt with and get off Jet Records. Ozzy had that band together. Brad, of course, a great player. Brad, I think, learned all of those songs in about 2 nights. He went down to Lower Manhattan, the Ritz, today called Webster Hall, and we had a recording truck outside. I said to him, look, we're doing this in a hurry. Let's record the whole set in the afternoon. And then we got some takes, and we had to substitute some stuff. I've gotten some material to draw from. So we did do that. They played great in the afternoon. Yeah, they did a show with nobody in the audience. And actually, on the album, I think about 5 of those songs are taken from the afternoon. They're cut in, and I had to recreate the whole thing, I guess. It just says recreate the whole. Norman added, and then the other part of the story was Ozzy, of course, wasn't that happy with vocals. So we went to the record plant. We were there for about 4 days and mixed the first side. Ozzy would come in and redo the vocals, mixed it, and sent it to the cutting engineer. And then the next day we came in and did the second side. Ozzy redid the vocals, mixed it, and sent it over to the cutting engineer. And then listened to the first side when we got it back from the cutting engineer. So in 4 days, we did the whole 4 sides. When questioned if the vocals were all re-recorded during this process, the producer said, "For the most part, they're re-recorded, yes. That was really all we were worried about. We were trying not to get caught. I mixed on these tiny little speakers and just mixed in a hurry. We did everything in a real hurry and we banged it out, and I didn't listen to it for probably 6 months because I was so afraid to listen to it. I knew that we did so much to it in such a hurry, and I was really in trepidation about listening to it. And then finally I did listen to it and went, oh yeah, this doesn't sound bad." That's it. But so big news, right? Ozzy cheated a live album out?
Well, the thing is that it's been done so many times over the years. Of course, if you've ever listened to Dokken Live from the East,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
they redid all of George's guitars on that.
Sure.
The guitar parts on Live, Beast from the East.
Mm-hmm.
Those are re-recorded George's parts in the studio.
Right.
Because he didn't like the live performance.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses, GNR Lies.
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing. That was all recorded in the studio, and then they sweeten it up with audio tracks with live audience.
Right.
Same thing with Kiss Alive.
And Alive 2, I believe.
Alive 2.
Yeah.
It's not new. They've been doing this for decades.
Yeah, but apparently this is a story.
So to hear this, that, the Ozzy Osbourne record with Brad Gillis on guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Geez, what a surprise.
Yeah, stunner.
Yeah.